EIGRP is one of the most powerful protocols with regards to load balancing, really trumped only by BGP. And there's a few places where we would want to be thinking about load balancing. First, it's possible that you could turn off the load balancing completely by setting the maximum paths from 4, which is the default, down to 1. And you would go with show IP protocols, and you would come right here. That indicates the equal cost paths that you will load balance against. And so if you saw 1, there was no opportunity at all to do load balancing. Okay, now this right here indicates the willingness to do unequal load balancing. If your goal was you needed it, you wanted it, then you have to do some research and you have to look at your topology table and you have to make sure that you have a feasible successor, because unequal load balancing won't kick in unless you have a feasible successor. So we don't have a topology that is built for this purpose, but what you would need to do is you'd need to think, okay, I know the feasible successor condition. The advertised distance of the candidate feasible successor has to be less than the feasible distance of the successor. And I'm saying that fast. I don't want you to memorize it here, but that's the thought process. Unequal load balancing kicks in that case, and then you would use a multiplier above 1, representative of the ratio of the metric of the successor versus feasible successor. So if the ratio is 2 to 1, you'd use a multiplier of 2. 3 to 1, you'd use a multiplier of 3. This is not a course on recognizing feasible successors or tuning variance for unequal load balancing. I want you to know where to go to fix it, assuming you know what the fundamentals are, okay? So EIGRP load balancing, really only 2 places to worry about.